Hey, listen, fellas, we done with the whole masculine provider male era. We're in our soft guy era, okay? Drizzle drizzle. Listen, you need to hold out and make that woman wait until she shows you that she's capable and that she's loving enough for you to give your body to her. You know, because at the end of the day, it's all about us. It's all about us. We just want our equal rights as men. So, drizzle drizzle.
I've been tagged repeatedly in videos like this, and I know this is men's attempt to throw women's logic back in their faces. But the truth is, we already knew you were in your soft guy era. We thought you were soft when you couldn't resist a woman's temptation when you had a girlfriend, a fiance, or a wife. We knew you were in your soft guy era when you went to the store to get a pack of cigarettes or a gallon of milk and never came back. We knew you were in your soft guy era when you begged your baby mama not to put you on child support because you couldn't survive if she took that $250 a month, even though she was the one who was feeding the child and clothing the child, and she was the one who was providing shelter for that child as well. Like, we already knew you were soft. We're just proud of you guys for finally having the strength to admit it. I know this is meant to be a joke, but the joke's on you because you're only telling women what we already knew. So go ahead, get your laughs, get your views, get your engagement, and then get out of single women's faces because they don't care.
So I knew the hit dogs would holler with my last video about the soft guy era, the whole drizzle drizzle movement, right? I understand and I know exactly what it is. But what you men fail to realize that's participating in this so-called satire, this so-called sarcasm that's going on, this whole little made-up movement, what you don't realize is that real masculine men do not reciprocate the energy. They don't reciprocate female energy. They're not trying to get their lick back. You all are trying to make up something to get back at the little sprinkle lady. Masculine men don't have time for that. So it's just showing, proving that a lot of you men are feminine. Masculine men do not care about how much money women make. They don't care about how educated you are, how much money you make, because that's not what they need you for. That's not what they want you for. A masculine man who understands his role and responsibility can date and deal with a woman working in a McDonald's drive-thru or whatever. He doesn't care. He wants to be with her and improve her life and her well-being. You men beg. You got your hands looking like cups because you out here begging. Even if you saying that, oh, we just joking, it's truth in jokes. And a lot of y'all will let Diddy take you shopping.
Oh, we know exactly what you ladies want, but we're not giving it anymore. Drizzle drizzle.
This is not a new era or movement for you guys. You're just doing exactly what you've been doing the whole entire time.
So I'm seeing a lot of videos about the Drizzle Drizzle community in my For You page. And honestly, I am so glad that men just have stopped pretending. I would much rather dusty men know their place and own the fact that they don't have the masculine characteristics to actually provide for a woman and be the leader of a family. The best part about them owning Drizzle Drizzle is the fact that it's going to make dating for women a lot easier. Because now men are not going to be hiding whether or not they're dusty, whether or not they're providers. I've had so many girls that stay in relationships for years because the guy convinces them that they're a provider even when they're not providing. And they future project to these women and they're like, yes, when we're married and when we have kids, I'm gonna buy you everything and you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom, just for that to never happen. So now I'm really glad men are really, standing up and being like, hey, I want to be treated like a woman. Because now women like us that want a provider and that want to stay in our feminine energy know who not to date. And just how there are women like us that would never touch a guy like that with a 10-foot pole, surprisingly, there are women that want that. There are women that want to take care of a man. Because just like how those guys think, oh, no guy is going to want a girl that's sprinkle, they have no idea that so many men want to take care of women, of the woman that they love. So for once and for all, let's stop fighting. Let's make women that want to provide for men get with men that want to be provided for. And let's let women that want to get provided for get with men that want to provide for them.
You know, the problem I have with the Drizzle Drizzle movement is really nothing less attractive in a man than seeing him follow up after other men. Women want to be with leaders. We don't want to be with no little boys that's following up after other men. listening to what the big homie says. We want to be with the big homie, you know? And a lot of these drizzle men you see in the comments, it's like, that's right, King. That's right. That's right. It's like, it's one, y'all copying sisters and you're getting feminine tendencies because of it. Because as women, we like, yeah, girl. That's what we do. Y'all are supposed to be leaders in these streets where, you know, your sons are only supposed to be saying, that's right. Not, you know what I mean? Y'all are literally out here following other men like y'all not grown, like you're not grown men. And that's simp behavior, which is why many of you are getting played for your money. Because the official brothers, they ain't getting played for their money out here. They know how to talk to a woman. They know how to make a woman feel some kind of way. If you official out here, you been living the soft damn life. You better tell them. If you official out here as a man, you been living a soft damn life. That's why we saying we gotta live a soft life, because we've been giving these MFs soft lives, you know. Y'all taking the wrong approach. Instead of trying to become women, try to become your big homies. Your girl wants the big homie. That's the problem. Y'all got to try to become the big homies. Stop trying to be the followers. Stop trying to be the women. Become the big homies, man. You know what it is in school. All the girls liked your big homie. That's what y'all need to be shooting for.
Drizzle Drizzle sounds like y'all forgot to pay the water bill. I need to change that. It's not catchy. And it also sounds like you're talking about Drake and Drizzy. So it's kind of confusing. I need to do better. Go back to the drawing board. Okay. Drizzle Drizzle, no one paid the water bill. Drizzle Drizzle, we're trying to copy women because we wish we were them. You know what? Dazzle Dust, y'all should get this. This is like edible glitter. And you can sprinkle your Dazzle Dust onto your water to make it glisten. This is the only kind of dust I like. Glittery, sparkly kind. Oh my gosh, I got it on my shirt. Oh no. The dusties are celebrating. I just blew it off. That's how you get rid of dust. Just blow it away. Bye. Blow it away by asking them to pay a bill.
The bop war continues.
Grown-ass man coming on the internet talking about some drizzle drizzle. Talking about some, why I want my gas pumped too. I want my car door opened too. When we go on a date, I want to go 50-50. I am a damsel in distress. These hoes only want us for our money. I promise you, drizzle drizzle man, none of the women that are in the sprinkle, the whole sprinkle, you are the caliber of men we do not want. Because what are you doing as a full-grown man, sitting in front of a camera with a ring light on a Monday morning at 10 a.m.?
I'm getting money, bitch. I did my research on you, and it was just so easy to read you. We know what you are. But since you have so much to say about the soft guy era, it's only right I come at you. So we go to your Instagram. Your whole Instagram and TikTok name is being a spoiled wife, right? But I check your Instagram, and we don't see a husband on your page. All we see is you. And it's you posting provocative. So that tells me one or two things. Either you're not really married, or you're just ashamed of the husband that you chose. So now we go into it, and it's like, okay, maybe your husband is a trick, and or he's your sugar daddy, and you don't want anyone to know. Then I checked your YouTube, and you're giving advice on how to maintain a sugar daddy, and it was a broke woman that had a sugar daddy, and she hasn't worked in 3 years, and you told her that she should just keep sleeping with him because she doesn't want to go back into poverty. You're telling women to sleep with a man just because he has money and she wasn't even attracted to him. Roll the clip.
2 years old and my sugar daddy is 75. We have been dating for 3 years. I have not had a job for the past 3 years. He spoils me like crazy. He buys me a new car every year. But the biggest problem is I hate having sex with him. So every time you feel cringy or feel disgusted to have sex with this man, think of Section 8. Okay? Think of what it feels like to be poor. Think of what it feels like to have to get up and go to work from 5 a.m. to about 6 p.m. flipping burgers at McDonald's. Because at this point, that's the only kind of job you can get. Nothing will break your heart more than living the soft life to poverty. Okay? And poverty is not our portion. Amen? Amen. So every time you want to have sex with him, go fill out your shopping bag, go fill out your shopping cart, and then go have sex. And while you're having sex, start just thinking about the things that are in your shopping cart. Like, oh, okay. So
the real question is, who is your husband? And why don't you wear your ring on Instagram? Better yet, why don't you show us all who your husband is and how old he is? Because now I'm assuming that your husband is your sugar daddy and you only married him for his money. Trophy wife, show us who is sponsoring you. How about that? Talking so crazy about the soft guy era, but your whole life is funded by an old man.